Hey Steves, I don't have time to edit together another video, so you're just going to have to deal with me setting up the camera. Okay, so, got a lot to catch you up on. For one, I'm studying for my ICCs, International Code Council. It's the certification I need to become a building inspector. I got the 2009 IRC Residential Code, or International Residential Code. To study it, the book is twice as thick as the Bible. It's about that thick, and it's huge. And it's all small print too. There's no pictures. Well, no, there's pictures. There's illustrations of different things. But anyway, so I got that coming up. The test is $160 a pop. So I'm really hoping I pass it on the first try. So I've been fretting about that. Other news. We are at the Fayette City House that I was filming the videos for. What I'm doing is I'm waiting to release the videos until the house is done. We've been on a hiatus for a few months due to a bunch of problems that have gone wrong. Not with the house, but in personal lives. Like Pap's in the hospital, Grandma's in the hospital. We gotta move in and take care of Pap for a whole week, stuff like that. Just a whole parade of things have been hitting us since November, and it hasn't calmed down at all. So when we get back to the Fayette City House, I want to get it finished, I want to get it filmed, and I want to bring it to you guys all in one big video. It'll probably be a half an hour to 45 minutes long, but it will be filmed like a television show, or at least most of it will, because in the beginning I was just walking around with the camera talking blah 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 here, and we changed up our filming style to where I'm actually demonstrating things and explaining things more thoroughly, or not so thoroughly, but more efficiently. And anyway, it'll be interesting. I promise you. If you have a day to sit down and and time to sit down and watch it, it'll play out like one of those remodeling shows that are addictive and people watch all the time. Other news. So our plan is to buy land and build a house on it wherever we go to, because we have very specific things that we want in our house. And I've always wanted to build my own house because after living here and in different places, I don't want to have to fix anything else. I want everything to work, and I want it to be new, and I want it to be me, and I want it to have my signature on it. Actually played around with building a house that was in the shape of a pyramid, that had a glass prism on the top of it, that sat on top of a 40-foot tall I know this sounds crazy. Hear me out. To get a bunch of natural light in a pyramid-style house, I was trying to figure out how to do it. It was just a crazy idea we had. It was like, hey, let's build a house that looks in the shape of a pyramid. As a matter of fact, let's build a garage in the shape of a pyramid next to it, and a workshop in a pyramid to the shape next to it, and align them like Orion's belt. Very elaborate, very crazy idea, but it'd be very, very cool if I could pull it off. So, if I can pull it off, if I can design it right, that's one of the things I'm going to do. But going down through the center of this pyramid is going to be an aquarium of glass. It's going to go down through all the floors continuously, uninterrupted. On the top of that aquarium is going to sit a glass pyramid that collects the sun, or a glass prism that collects the sunlight, directs it down through the aquarium, so all your natural light is glowing out of this aquarium in the center. It was a really cool idea, and I'm kind of curious if I can pull it off. I want to build a couple scale models to see if it really works. Not to scale, just scaled models. And if it works, it might be an idea to try. But in the meantime, what we're doing is we are working on plans for the house that we will be living in while we're building this house, which I'm building on a trailer frame. We were originally just going to buy a trailer, but they're so goddamn expensive, you might as well just buy a house wherever you're going. Honestly, they're like $40,000 to $60,000. Really good ones are up there in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's ridiculous and too expensive for the likes of me. So, in going searching for trailers, we came across these things called tiny homes. You can search them online. They're really cool. And it's a whole movement of people doing stuff like this. It's a minimalistic lifestyle. So we've been going through the house, throwing out a lot of shit that we will never ever use. Those things. It's like, oh, I might come back to this someday in the future if I ever get into blah, 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 blah. Out the window. So what I've been doing is drawing out floor plans, roof lines. We've been going through magazines and books and cutting out stuff that we like. This is living room stuff. This is kitchen stuff. I've been designing things because, like I said, one of the main features of a tiny house is that most things are double-purposed. And I can illustrate that for you by the kids' room. Wherever the hell I put... I just had it. Where the hell did it go? Bear with me. Anyway, so I designed this thing for the kids' room that's multi-purpose. It's basically, there's going to be a loft above the room. Here it is. I think. Yes. Okay, there's going to be a loft above the room, so they need a way to get up into it. So I got stairs here. But they're not just stairs, as you can see. Each one of the treads lifts up to reveal a toy box underneath, the biggest one being the one in the landing. Also, into the side of the stairs are shelves, separated from the toy box by a little wall there. Over here you got the dressers. This little area here is perfect for Xbox or DVD players or whatever, and then you have a section for the games, and then you have an area for the television, and it's still functional stairs to get them up into their loft, which is only 6'2" above the floor here, because I have to keep the entire structure under 11 feet, because the trailer is 2'6", and I need to be under 13'6" for it to be road legal. So, this is what I mean by repurposing. Another example is in the kitchen stuff here. This is a design for a seat. Now this goes underneath a. There's going to be like an island, almost. It comes out not so much an island, more as a peninsula. Where's my drawing of the floor plan? Over here. All right. So here's the countertop. This one's double. This one's coming out here. I haven't decided how long. That's why the lines don't connect yet. But this is where the seat's going to hide here. And when you push it in, it's going to look like cabinetry underneath. Slide out shelves and whatnot, and there's places for whatever you need right there. But it's going to look like part of the cabinetry whenever it's pushed in underneath here. And whenever it pulls out, there's going to be a seat. So this is a table. On the other side, there's going to be a fold-down seat, which I'm going to design. I based it off of the idea of a folding chair. I kind of inverted the angles a little bit so it folds out differently. But basically, the whole thing's going to fold up to 3.5 inches. And it's going to be this facing wall. So this wall will fold down into a seat. These cabinets pull out into a seat, and now we have our dining room table, and when we push it all in, it becomes part of the cabinetry again. So it's a full-size bathroom, full-size tub, so that we haven't skimped on at all, but a lot of it's fun in the design. I got a rough idea here. I can show you. I haven't drawn this out on graph paper yet. Where the hell I put it? Let's see, I think it's with the everything stuff. Of what the trailer is going to look like whenever it sits on top of the house. So above here I have, this is going to be cathedral ceilings, so we're going to have a lot of headroom up here. So it's going to feel a lot bigger than what it actually is. Over here is going to be a storage, or a walk-in closet. Above that's going to be me and Sarah's loft. Over here, the boys' loft is going to be up here, and underneath the boys' loft is going to be the bathroom and their playroom. So I'll go into, another thing real cool is the desk. The desk folds down into the wall. Whenever they need it, they can pull it back up. Whenever they don't, they put it down, have extra floor space. So there's my quick update video. I'll try to get back to you guys more in the future, but this is what's going on right now, and it's pretty hectic. So catch you later, Steves.